Hey, real quick, before starting the video, the second half of the video, you're going to notice that I pulled you're back in school and your teacher is making you watch a YouTube video and they never moved the cursor. It's just stuck in the middle of the screen there. Yeah, I did this in this video. Won't happen again. I can't fix it now. Hope you enjoy the video. Welcome back to the next episode of Farm Simulator 19 No Man's Land with Play Game Pat. I currently have a worker going along here cultivating this field. I've decided that this field is going to be field number 4, field number 3, big field out there. That's going to be field 2, and then the first one that we did by the cow pasture, that one is going to be field 1. So I did a little bit of work off camera, and I went ahead and did a thing. Obviously you can see that everything is limed here, and one thing I didn't think about with this game mode, I added the realism mod, and this is again going back to one of those situations where I've always played on PlayStation and haven't really played too much on PC, and with that mod you can get stuck, and I'll just show you. Let me get on over to this ATV. So this is a mod, I'm not sure what it is, but I've had some fun with it, so I might at the end of some episode, I mean, you can see that it's just not realistic in how it slides around, but it's so much fun to drive around on this map with all the fields. You can just go flying, so I kept it in here. I mean, why not? Need a little thing to get around. But you can see here, as I'm totally spinning out, woo! Alright. I went ahead, and I was planning on doing where I had to deliver my own seed and everything, and honestly I love doing that, and I was going to do that, but I just went ahead and I put in these mods so I can get everything here at the main farm, and I went ahead and I leased a couple items. So when I was liming that field, I was getting stuck even with the little tiny attacher fertilizer / lime spreader, and I went ahead and I got something a little bit bigger to use for a little while. So my plan right now is I do have field 1 is cultivated. I just decided to do that one first, even though that one is probably going to be the one that we plant last because it's going to be corn. So I've got to get going on that, but I figured in the meantime I might as well at least put a layer of fertilizer on there. I've already got this loaded up a little bit. So I don't want to keep this the fertilizer for too long. I might keep the tractor for a couple days. I'm gonna have to take a loan out of the bank soon just to make sure that I've got everything that is needed. Unfold that real quick. I always forget. This one's actually really cool. It's got the animation where it actually pumps it. So let's make sure that this is going on. Yep. So with this big thing, we should probably only need to do 2 passes on this little tiny field. Go all the way to the end here. Turn around. Ooh, an achievement. Backyard gardener. Thanks, Steam. I actually think that this game right now on Steam is on sale. I'm not sure how long that's going for, or even if that's a thing. I was just told that, so if anybody out there is interested in getting it, I guess now would be the time to get it. Not sure what the deals are, but I've had fun with it. I did miss a spot there, so we'll go back and we'll get that, but We'll get this field done. I'll go out and I'll probably take control of that cultivator. Um, Actually, you know, I'm kind of curious. I've never done a fertilizer state over top of lime. At least I haven't in a while, so I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. But we'll go and see if that even works over here. So let's drive up over to this field. Field number 2. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually so when I originally set up this game, I accidentally bought the wrong planter. I really wanted to use this one out, so I do have to take that to the farm. For some reason, I dropped it right there. I can't even remember why. So let's see if this. Can I put a fertilizer state on? I think I can. Let's check it out. Is that putting on fertilizer? It is. So we've got some areas that are better than others, but yeah, it is getting fertilized there. And if you are hearing any of the animals, we do have 2 kittens, and I've got a basset hound. So the kittens, their names are Moose and Yoda. They're 2 brothers. They were out of the same litter. They are black, and we cannot tell them apart because they are the exact color. Like there's no distinguishing features, at least right now. I'm starting to think that Yoda might have a little bit of a marking above his eye, but then you only can tell if he's looking straight at you, so it really um, it's was a dilemma. So we make them wear collars just because we cannot tell who's who. Not that they respond to anything, but if they're up on the kitchen table trying to eat whatever's been left up there, they just get yelled at and they know that they're wrong, but they keep doing it. But so we got Yoda and Moose, and then we've got a basset hound. Her name is Roberta, and she is sitting, well, she was sitting right next to me. She just got up and walked away. Probably checking on what the cats are doing. I swear they work together. If we leave something on the counter, there's one counter that the cats can get to. If we leave some food on there, the cats will knock it down, and the dog immediately takes it outside and eats it. Doesn't matter what it is. So always something that we got to keep an eye on. But it's the fun of having pets. They keep you on your toes, and they're all very loving. Oh, missed a spot there. I'm not coming back for that. Maybe I will. But we'll go ahead and get all our fields fertilized here, and then I'll probably just take this spreader. I'll probably turn it in. The annoying thing is that I'm probably going to have to spend that extra. I don't think I'm going to get it all done in an hour. Definitely not, so. But one thing, I did learn my lesson that the dual tires, when you're playing with added realism in this game, they definitely make a difference in other game modes. So if you don't have that on, in my experience, really all they do is they help you not flip over when you're driving crazy. But the when you're playing in where there's mud, it definitely it adds up. So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fertilize all these fields, and I'll bring you back if something interesting happens. Alright, and I am back in the case here. Got the Ford working on field, what we said that was field number 3, this one's field 4. I ran into a bunch of issues and we're just going to try and work through them. Chalking that up again to me not being used to being on PC and having some of the mods installed. I somehow had the GPS mod installed or on this gameplay and then somehow took it off, and I don't know, maybe there was a better way to do it, but I screwed everything up. So we're just working on this field now. We're planting wheat in here. So field 4 is going to be wheat, field 3 is going to be oats, and then field 2 will be soybeans or canola, probably soybeans, and then field 1, that'll be the corn. So field 1 we will have to lease the material to get that, but I plan on doing a lot of corn. I just want to start off small since, well, maybe I should start off bigger. Maybe I should do 2 fields of, I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Just gonna do 1 headland around here. Oh boy, this guy doesn't like steering here. But I'm hoping that be able to get all these fields planted before, well, these 2 fields right here. My plan is to get these planted before the end of in-game day. So we're in early spring right now, and my plan is to go ahead and purchase some cows during mid-spring, so either in-game tomorrow or the following day, and they should be able to, for at least the first little bit there, just eat the grass that's in the corral. I believe that should be just fine for them. But I just realized I'm talking, we're doing 2 headlands, whatever. I mean, how it works, I could just keep going in circles all the way around this. I wouldn't be mad as long as it gets done. I guess I can say I did have a doctor's appointment today for myself for the toe. Foot is still, so I had surgery on my toe. I don't know if I explained this in the first episode, but I had a doctor's appointment today. They redressed it. It's looking pretty good, even though it grossed me out. They said that it was looking fine. So the next step is now I can move around a little bit more. They said I can get up and walk around every once an hour for like 15 minutes. I mean, to be honest, I kind of was already doing that today before I went into the doctor's office, because they already gave me kind of the game plan. So, but that's good news. Next week I should be able to be in just a small bandage and walk around in possibly some loose shoes. So I'm excited about that. And the pain on it is pretty much gone. I did have to, after getting the dressing, just because when they took it off, it was just like taking off a band-aid, and I guess I was just being a big baby, and I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and I'll take some ibuprofen just to get rid of that. But feeling pretty good right now, and just happy to be playing some Farm Sim. Alright, so we got field 4 planted with wheat, and now looks like our worker over here, he got enough done They got enough done for me to start planting over here. Um, One real nice thing about Farm Sim, and I honestly don't know if there's a mod out there that you can install that makes it so that you have to actually put in certain kinds of seed. Probably is. I don't know if I'd want that, so we'll go ahead and we'll switch this from wheat on over to oat. Just like that. Super realistic, super awesome. And we'll get this field done. That field 4, I really struggled with not having enough weight on the front here, but we'll get by. This tractor is getting returned to the shop as soon as we're done planting. I think this field, probably just after we get done planting this field. I think the other two fields that we want to plant, I don't think that they can get planted until later in the season, so we shall see. That very well could wrap up the episode, but I guess if something really crazy happens here, I really screw something up, I'll bring you back. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna just leave it like that. We'll get something in here. Hi, Ford. Oof, man. Struggle's real turning in this thing. All right, so I think that that's gonna do it for today. I realized that on the time there, normally a lot more time would have gone by, but for some reason I had the game in real time, so the amount of time that I just spent really we should be in at least in the afternoon that I normally play in. But so we've got one more field to cultivate, and that will be field 2. It's gonna take forever. We'll get that done later. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. But it is time to take the case back. It served its purpose. It spread the lime, put that first coat of fertilizer on all our fields, and got us set up to go in the future. So we'll go ahead and take that back, and it's always sad to say goodbye, but it's just going to be the case. And it's going to be the same thing for me today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. If there's anything that you want me to add in, or anything that you think would be fun, I am open to suggestions. Just leave them in the comments. Any tips, anything that I know that you're probably looking at this and being like, oh man, he's being really dumb. If you see anything, just let me know. Thanks for watching. If you like it, like it. If you don't, go away. Bye.